Hi everybody, I'm Alphedia. So welcome to my live video tonight. So how are we all doing? So day 21 of lockdown for me, and to be honest, not much has changed in my life, except I can't go for a swim. But yeah, had a really busy day today doing lots of channeling, and we also had no water. With no water, so that had to be sorted out. Our water comes from a spring, so you know, every day it's always an adventure. So we'll just wait till you all come online, and we can see who's all joining me tonight. So lots to update you with. I'm getting information every day coming through, as many of you know. Of course, last workshop we did 2 nights ago, the Iona Angels. I have been so much better since then. I've been going through lots of heart healing, working with wonderful healers who've been really helping me. But that Iona Angel meditation, full hours meditation, really has made a massive shift for me. I'm looking forward to doing it again tonight. So about, I can't remember, maybe 70 of you in the end took part. So if you missed that, it was a £20 meditation, 24 if you have to pay the VAT in the EU. So it's available for download. The live gong actually worked. We managed to figure out how to get Zoom to work for the live gong. So that's really exciting. Hopefully for the next new moon, that will work well as well. But tonight we are actually talking about, we're in the build up to the full moon. Okay, so the full moon in the UK is actually on Wednesday morning at 3, what time is it? Let's get this right. Yeah, so the full moon is actually on Wednesday morning, about 3:45 a.m. For those of you who are behind us time-wise, of course, it'll still be the 7th for you. And yes, you can hear Bob, whoever's commented on that, Susan. Yeah, Bob is in the other half of the room. He's desperate to do a live video with you all. I'm actually starting to feel that a lot of you would like to have a live video with Bob, the beautiful budgie. But he is, yeah, he's very active today. I'll tell you some of his antics as we go on. But yes, so we've got this full moon coming up in Libra. So the Libra energy is the energy of balance. Okay, and we have got the super full moon. So that means that it's one of the moons that is closest to the earth. So it's a really powerful moon, a moon to bring us all into balance. Okay, so wherever you are in the world, I'm pretty sure you're all in lockdown just now as well. So all of us are in this position. And what's going on with Gaia is she's actually starting to release more light. Okay, so everybody's doing meditations, we're all doing a lot of protection work. I am going to be doing another SOS Earth Healing. I just haven't got the date from them. If you've been following my Earth Healing SOSs, if you've missed some, they're up on my YouTube channel. It's probably the easiest to find it on there because Facebook sort of dissolves all up a bit. But on YouTube channel, it's my Alphedia Arara one. You'll be able to watch the other videos. But I've been asked to bring through another meditation to boost our immunity. Now, the reason for this is the 5G that is getting put up all around the world, and a lot of that is getting the information about that's put up on Facebook is getting removed. Okay, so you're probably not seeing much about it. I haven't talked about 5G. It's not something that I have been asked to talk about until now. Okay, so what is going on with the 5G mass? I've experienced 5G. I have had the experience of, bizarrely, being on the Jurassic coast in a caravan park. We were visiting my mother-in-law who lives in Salisbury in south of England, and we went to this, we have a motorhome, and we were travelling from Cornwall to Wiltshire, and we thought we would just find a place to stay the night. I had a swimming pool, bowling alley, all that kind of thing for Auriel to have some fun. And we went to this sort of holiday park for the night. Can you believe it? It had 5G. So that was the first time I experienced it, sort of 2 years ago. But what is going on, as you will know, all around the world, 5G masts seem to be getting put up. And what the angels have been saying is that it actually affects people's immunity. It's also programmable, which means that it can send out fear frequencies. It's actually just one grade down from a military weapon. So going to start to, so we'll do an SOS healing on that, because there's a lot of hysteria about it. There's a lot of obviously concern as well. So we're just going to work on deactivating any pain body response to it if you are in an area where it has gone up in the healing. And we're also going to work on boosting our immunity, getting extra layers and shields. So my earth healing SOSs, they are free transmissions. If you want to join the list for it, just go on to, send an email to info@elementalbeings.co.uk if you don't want to get my rest of my newsletter, or just go onto my website, elementalbeings.co.uk, sign up to the newsletter, and you will get the notification of the Zoom link to do this earth healing work. So, that information has been starting to come through, and we are going to talk more about that. I'll be channeling it, of course. Best thing is to get channeled information. And okay, Michelle, get them carrying crystals for a start, the green crystals. My son will carry a crystal. If your husband refuses to do that, then that's his choice. You cannot interfere in somebody else's free will. We're all moving into this place of self-responsibility as well. I'm going to get Auriel to do some of my past meditations that we've channeled, even just sections of them in the earth healing SOSs. Children are very open to everything. So, there's nothing to stop children doing the meditations as well. But as I say, there'll be more information coming through on that. If that's something that interests you, make sure you're signed up to the newsletter. I will take questions at the end of this session if you have anything in particular you want to ask me about that. And I'm not talking about the government agendas, and I'm not talking about, anything like that on Facebook. So we'll do that on the live Zoom when we're in protected space and everything like that. So as I say, we're building up to these this full moon energy, which is all about getting us back on track spiritually. Okay, and reconnecting as spiritual light beings through a massive stellar gateway opening. So your stellar gateway is your 12th chakra. So you've got your crown chakra, your causal chakra that's out with the body, you've got your soul star chakra. I'm going to have to put my camera up a bit so you can sort of see, because I want you to try and feel your stellar gateway. Now, some of you may not have opened your stellar gateway. You're maybe still just on the 3D 7 chakra system, but majority of you who've been doing my courses, you will be on the 12 chakra system, which is what this stellar gateway system is. So it's a great one if you've not moved your chakras into 5D, because they will cover that in this workshop. So you've got your, as I say, your crown chakra, your causal chakra at the back of your neck. You have your soul star, which mine's about there. Ooh, can feel that. And then you have your stellar gateway, and mine is about there. Oh yeah, once I start putting my hand in it, I can really feel it. So what have I got here? Oh, I've got some blue argonite, which is a really rare crystal. So I'll just put that in. I love putting crystals in my stellar gateway. It's fun. Try it if you've got a crystal. So we're opening that up. They're doing a massive upgrade. Why? Why have they decided, Osiris and Isis, the gods of resurrection, to do this? Well, because they need the light workers who are going to be able to do this work to stabilize the world and the earth grid as well. Okay, so if you're feeling the call, if you think, yep, I can do this service for earth, I can have this massive stellar gateway opening, because you will get flooded with light as you do this. You know, it gives us an opportunity to become closer to our guides, of course, because it's going to make us more psychic, closer to divine source, and closer to full heart awakening, which is really what this year is all about. Many of you have stayed on Earth to experience the stellar gateway opening and to receive this higher influx of the golden Christed light codes. Now, the Christed light codes, not religious, it is just the codes of pure, divine, unconditional love. And it is through the love code frequencies that Earth is going to purge this virus and deactivate the fear matrix that's linked into it. So they just wanted to reiterate Goddess Isis, you know, the Egyptian goddess of, well, she's the triple goddess, the resurrection. She resurrected her husband Osiris, and I've done lots of workshops with them before. I did a big retreat 2 years ago with, well, actually last year we did one as well, with them. The resurrection retreat was actually just last year. I'm lost with my years. With them. So it brings responsibility. Okay, so are you ready for your spiritual responsibility? Yes, I know you all are. I know you are, but do you know you're ready for your spiritual responsibility? Because we are here on our missions. We are here for a purpose. And that's our responsibility, to remember that angels exist, to remember the fairies and elementals, to remember that we have power in us to change the world for the better, and to remember that we're here on this mission, that divine source exists. You know, all these things contribute to our spiritual responsibility. So if you're following me, if you're watching my videos, then you've already got that. Otherwise, you wouldn't be following me, you wouldn't be interested in what I have to say. So I know that all my lot are ready for this responsibility, because we really have this opportunity to purge, shed and release. Okay, so I'm very excited. We're going to be doing an extra thing in this filming workshop. We're going to work with my cobra, my crystal cobra, who I'll bring over in a minute actually for you to meet. I have one up on the shop, so out of all the labradorite cobras, there's only one left waiting for its guardian. In fact, I'll bring it over as well, and you can feel the power of these crystal cobras. We did a massive ritual last year on the retreat. It was so powerful, working with the cobra to really shed and purge and release whatever it is that your soul is now requiring to let go of, to bring you into balance, to bring you into like homeostasis. So I've just had another 2-hour past life regression with my friend Kriston, 2 timelines, one in the Amazon jungle, one in Morocco. It was so healing. I really feel I shed a lot. So these were timelines when I misunderstood other people, or they misunderstood me. So those timelines are still playing out because of the misunderstanding. So that's great. I have healed that now. I've shedded that. I've got the healing done. So feels a lot better, especially because one of the timelines involved my current husband. So that's always helpful, isn't it? So basically, yeah, it's the time for us to do this work. So in the workshop, as always, I'll channel live the deities, which is Osiris and Isis. We'll then connect into the full moon energy, get our usual moon healing. We'll do our self-realization exercise to really look at where we're out of balance, because I wouldn't have known about those 2 timelines. I knew there was something coming up because I've been with my husband 14, 15 years now. We really hardly ever fight. But yesterday I was just on one with him because he just wasn't listening to me about something. And it was like he was digging his heels and being stubborn, and I just didn't understand why. Because he's not like that always either. But anyway, it was this past life that just had to come up, and he didn't listen to me in that life because I was psychic, and he went off and he got killed, and there we go. So, you know, it was, yeah, you just never know what is playing out behind the scenes, do you? So we're going, yes, so the self-realization will help you look at your thought forms, emotions, beliefs. We'll then go in the ascension sphere attunement with Isis and Osiris within the crystal grid to attune our frequencies, to bring us into the alignment, the balance energy of this full moon that we'll be experiencing. Now, we're doing all this preparation work before the moon actually takes place, so we'll be doing it about, gosh, I'm trying to do my maths, 5. Yeah, about 8 hours beforehand, I'll be starting anyway. So you can do it live. This is going to be my first full moon live because I've got enough broadband, I've got enough data, so we can do a live full moon. So I know for years and years, so many of you have wanted to experience a live full moon workshop with me. This is your chance, okay? So when we'll go on the big meditation to prepare you for the stellar gateway opening that will be happening at the full moon point. And then afterwards, we're going to do this cobra ritual, which is going to help you fully slide out of your old skin and embrace your new higher consciousness self, okay? And what's that going to do? That's going to give you immunity, because as you increase your vibration, that helps you boost your immune system. The higher you vibrate, the less intense your experience will be with any pathogens and things, because you're vibrating at a higher rate. Therefore, you naturally have higher immunity, because anything of a lower energy finds it more difficult to sustain itself in a high vibration host. Okay, so that's kind of the backstory to it all as well. So, you know, of course you'll get the sound healing with my Tibetan bowls and everything as well. So if that sounds good, and I hope it does, it's 2.5 hours tomorrow night, 7 p.m. British summer time. And it's £35, and you also are going to get an Isis Oracle message from this deck. I can't do a channeling because I'm still working through the Lemurian Dragon Workshop ones. My channeling list is huge, but I will pull you a card with a little message from Isis as part of that. So you're getting a pretty good deal in with that. We're throwing lots in there to really help us embrace all this. So yeah, hop onto the website elementalbeings.co.uk. I think I've got 40 participants already for that. So this is their message. I'm just going to read it to you, and then we're just going to connect in with their energies. So if you want to do this through a little meditation, then I will take you on a little journey just now. We'll start connecting into the new moon energies, and we will see the energies that come through. So see, lots of you have been asking questions and things like that instead. So I will read through all the comments at the end, and I'll answer those for you at that point. Okay, so let's just now close our eyes. Let's just turn our awareness inwardly. Taking a deep breath as we invoke the presence of Goddess Isis and the god Osiris to come around and connect with us now. We ask you to bless us with your loving protective light and to give us guidance at this time in our lives. Starting to see, feel, notice a beautiful golden light coming around. Breathing in that gold light. Filling up our chakras, our meridians with golden light, and purging any darkness from your auric field now. Noticing you're in this ball of golden light. Your energy is starting to relax. You feel supported, you feel loved. So you take your awareness down to your feet chakras, sending your 2 beautiful golden roots of light deep down, 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 down into the center of Mother Earth. And as your light roots reach the bottom of the earth, you've connected with her heart center. You've spread your roots of light out, and you are receiving Mother Earth's news and wisdom for you today. What is her message for you at this time on your spiritual journey? Receive that message now telepathically and bring your awareness up, 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 up. Up, 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 up to your heart center once again. Just breathing in this love of Osiris and Isis and Mother Earth as they speak through me now. Greetings, greetings, greetings. I am Goddess Isis. It is with great honour and joy I come forth with Osiris to bless you at this powerful full moon time. This is a great portal opening on earth that will allow for much soul ascension. As we work with the Libra energies, as you balance the yin, the yang, the feminine, the masculine aspects within yourself, you also balance your spirituality. Now, as you open up this upgraded stellar gateway portal, what this does is gives you access to information that was unavailable to you before as a soul on earth. It gives you access through the veils, gives you the opportunity to understand the process and to heal on a far greater and deeper level. In the ancient temples of Egypt, in the ancient temples of Atlantis, it took initiates many, many years of dedicated service to be able to access this level of consciousness you can all now access on earth at this time. Know that myself and Osiris are very honoured indeed to have this opportunity to connect with you all now, to lead you all and to support you all through this next exciting stage of soul ascension. And know that when you enter our ashram on the inner planes, the resurrection ashram, you will embark upon a journey of soul liberation, not experienced before. Are you ready, dear ones? Are you ready to break free, to come into the power you were born to be in, to be the leaders, the way-showers in the creation of this new earth of love, of freedom, of peace, high vibration light? We are here to support you on this journey and bless you each step of the way. Adonai. So just allow the words of Goddess Isis to integrate through you. She started to channel directly from me there, so not all those words will be up on the website. So just see if Isis has a message for you at this point. And when you're ready, just asking them to put a cloak of light around you, ground you, balance your physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual bodies. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes and come back round into sacred space. Whew, that blasted me a bit. I didn't think she was going to start to work directly through me there. So, okay, we'll just let ourselves integrate. I'll look through some of your questions at this point before we do beautiful healing with this lovely unicorn who wished to come forward carrying the codes of love. Of course, I wrote the book Ascending with Unicorns. It's an ebook. It's got a healing technique modality in it. If you've not read it, you can download that, and it's something to do while you're in quarantine. But this lovely unicorn, she's £200 plus the VAT. She's US1 is her number. She's up on the shop, but she's wanting to come forward and give us a blessing today. So we'll just do that shortly. I'm feeling the call to pull some oracle cards actually, which I wasn't expecting. So I'm going to pull I'm going to pull from the Celtic Tree deck, which book I have here. I just don't know where the cards are, but we'll find them because I've been told to pull a card. So we'll have a look at that. So right, let's see the questions we have or what people have been saying. So Lily, can you send the link for the meditations and email, please? Well, it's on my website, elementalbeings.co.uk. You can sign up to my newsletters there. And my shop has got all the back workshops all on YouTube. I'm Alphedia Arara. You'll find me there. Okay, great, Anatua. Replied to you with the address. Thank you for doing that, Anatua. So we're doing a lot of people saying thank you. Ages ago, I bought a live cobra when I was a foreign exchange student in India. It was my last day there. The pilot refused to fly. When he found out, my cobra went to a zoo instead. Oh my goodness! You tried to bring a cobra back to the USA. Yeah, I don't think you're allowed to fly with dangerous animals. Bless you. That's what I was going to do. I was going to get the cobras, wasn't I? I'll show you all the cobras. That's kind of, Amy, that's up there with Raftua's story on the resurrection retreat of how I thought, well, he is English, but he was like, yes, I had all these pet snakes when I was little. And I'm like, oh, okay, where did you get them? Oh, I just picked them up, you know, when I was out walking and things. And then eventually I was like, where did you grow up, Raftua? He said, South Africa. I was like, oh, were these poisonous snakes you were playing with as a child? I was like, yeah, my mum made me get rid of them. So that's another good story. You tried to get a snake on the plane. Bless. Okay. It's an amazing unicorn, Vicky, isn't it? It's looking for a guardian if you're looking to become one. Right, so I did have more because I saw somebody sent a question about crystals and things, but I can't seem to access it. So yeah, sorry guys if you sent a question earlier. I don't know why it's not letting me see them, but my lights and electric just went out for a minute. Oh, bless you, Angela. Thank you for the meditation. It was lovely. Oh, that's nice, Karen. You remember Raftua's story? Yeah, it was hilarious. Any suggestions why you're waking up at 3 a.m? Liver time, you can be waking up at that time if your liver is detoxing. That's usually the reason that people wake up at 3, 4 a.m. It's also when the veil is at its thinnest, so your guides might be trying to get through to you. Most souls cross over. Any nurse will tell you most souls sort of die at about 3 a.m. if they're in hospital because the veil is really thin. So it's a good time to connect with your guides. So I often get woken up around that time just because people want to give me messages or debts. So just connect, see who is wanting to speak to you. I will get the cobras. Because I was going to show you my cobra that we'll be working with tomorrow. My aim in quarantine was to tidy up my shop area, but busier than ever with channelings. I think I've got about 35 Ardmanos messages to do at the moment. So this is my cobra. This is the one we're going to work with in the workshop tomorrow. Really powerful cobra. That's the back for. This is the one in the shop that's looking for a guardian. So it's £115. Look at how blue it is. So Ludobradorite. So it's either like a brown spectrum or a blue spectrum. So you can see this one's on the blue spectrum. So it's looking for a home. Look at the carving. It's just so, I mean, what it is with the you're paying for the carving quality with all these things, you know, and the size, of course, but it's so beautiful. So that one's, and it's even got a wee open mouth to let the energies through. But yeah, this is my one. So it'll be doing the work with you all tomorrow night. So yeah, I really hope that some of you can join me. So what crystals do you use for protection? Shungite. Always wear shungite. Wear shungite every day. I wear. Lots of people, we're sold out of these now. They just flew out when we had them. But yeah, shungite for EMFs, amazonite for EMFs, lepidolite for EMFs. They're the sort of best ones. For the virus, well, you can watch all my, you've obviously not watched my Earth Healing SOSs because I went through all the crystals then, but you want to be carrying green crystals, in particular chrysoprase, which is quite hard to get, but you want to be carrying that. But yep, shungite all the way for EMF protection. Amy, you want the Cobra? It's up on the website. Get on quick before somebody else does, because I get a lot of disappointed people who are listening to the transmission, but it is up on the website, so you'll be able to get it there. And it's a beautiful, beautiful Cobra. Hi, Ashana. Okay, right. Will we do a little healing with her? Will we do a little healing with her? Isn't she great? So, do you know, I actually think my eyes have changed. Do you think my eyes look brighter since I've had that Earth? Anna too. Do you think my eyes look brighter? I spoke to you about 2 hours before I had my past life regression, which was just a phenomenal regression. I'm so glad I record these. I think I need to write a book of all my past life regressions with Krista on. So let's tune in and have this wonderful. It's kind of hard because she's paler. I do have another one in the shop who's more the grade A type, so it's a deeper one, but she's still. I actually quite like the paler pink ones, but it's hard to see with it. I've got studio lights on, so it's harder to see the actual features. But oh, she's activating now. I can feel her. I can feel her activating, guys. So right, what you want to do is you want to connect through your third eye to her third eye. My nails have all been breaking during this time. I don't know why, but yeah, so your third eye to that third eye, and taking a deep breath, closing your eyes. Greetings, greetings, greetings. My name is Friankia. I am carrying the unicorn codes of divine grace. I am carrying the codes of the 8th dimensional frequencies, and I am here to assist with heart healing. You are all at this time experiencing heart upgrades. Some of you are resisting this, some of you are unconscious of this, and many of you are on board with doing this dark clearing from the heart. For be under no illusion, your many incarnations on earth have caused you to encounter darkness, especially after the fall of Atlantis, when the consciousness dropped. Disconnection with source light led to confusion for humanity. But now, after the 21-12-12 shift, you are returning to the light. You are returning to heart bliss, heart grace. So I'm now going to give you crystalline healing within your heart centers. This will help to open up your clairsentience, your ability to psychically feel. And when you can psychically feel, you can feel what is out of balance, and then choose the action to take. To heal this imbalance within. I begin the transmission now. Fashimio kania sui muian kalia. Frikonia hamu. Fishian kian koso hayelia honie. Moya. So now she's brought through a light language transmission for you. Just immerse yourself in the loving energy. She connects with each and every one of you to give you a crystalline upgrade blessing now. And now her transmission has completed. Just thanking. What a beautiful rose quartz unicorn skull. Thanking you for our transmission of healing today. And just allowing yourself to ground again. Gently come round into your sacred space. Okay, so I hope you've enjoyed the last 40 minutes connecting with the energies. I really feel my heart expanded with that. Looking forward to working with you tomorrow night. Those who are joining us, elementalbeings.co.uk, especially those who are joining live on Zoom. That'll be fantastic. I think there's about, I don't know how many of you, half of you at least are able to join live. So that'll be really nice. It's always a privilege to work with Isis and Osiris. They always bring through great wisdom. I said I would draw a tree card for us because we're all able to go out for a walk. Here in the UK we are anyway at the moment. So maybe there's a tree you can go and find on your walk that wants to come forward to work with us all as a group, and we'll get the message. If you're drawn to be a guardian of that unicorn, she is up on the shop. Her number was US1, so she's £200 plus the 40 VAT if you're in the UK. So yeah, she's been gathering all the codes of Merlindale as well. She's been really quite an active one with doing that. And great, Lauren, she said you're ready to break free. That was my message from Mother Earth. It's time to break free. Vicky got a wonderful message. That's great. Delia, so powerful and beautiful. Fantastic. Great, lots of people saying they found that powerful. Good, good, good. Right, let's get us a tree card. Great news as well for all of you who've bought crystals and are waiting on them. We are now cleared. We are hoping they are picking up. Maybe tomorrow might be our first pickup. We might need to spread them over a few pickups because we now need to separate them into international. So as in rest of world, Europe, UK, parcels, letters, like that's the way it's going. We have to do the post office work because we can't go to the post office. So we have to get all that sorted out. Everything can only go tracked. It cannot go signed for anywhere. So everything is just going to have to go tracked. So you will be emailed a tracking number. So your responsibility to keep tracking it on its journey once you've had your email with your tracking number. So Odette says they can't leave the house except for food. Oh, well, we're allowed to go outside to exercise. So a walk in nature would count as exercise. We're still allowed to do that here in the UK. And the tree that wants to come forward for us. Oh, how interesting. I know exactly where one of these is, and it was where I was going to go for my walk tomorrow. It's the holly tree. So I will go tomorrow. I will take a picture of the holly tree up the hill. It's in somebody's garden, but it's not a fenced off garden. We have a big, huge estate house, massive house beside us, and the road goes up and there's 2 beautiful holly trees there. So we will, I'll be able to go and photograph holly for you. And let me just see what Holly wants to say from this deck, page 45. So for those of you who can't get outside, I will get to Holly Tree. I'm doing these Merlindale news bulletins. So if you've missed them, I've done one already on the water sprites. That was yesterday. Today's was the daffodil fairies. So they're actually for YouTube, not for YouTube. They're actually for Instagram. You can only record a minute on Instagram. If you're not following me on Instagram, I'm Alphedia Arara channel on Instagram. So go and find me, follow me on there. But it does feed through onto my Facebook profile. But that is why they're just 1 minute, because Instagram is just for 1 minute. So Holly is keywords are justice, protection, fighting strength, assertion, action, vigor, direction, purpose, balance. So just exactly what we're at just now. We all require the medicine of holly. So I'll go and get some holly medicine as well. It helps protect the weak and vulnerable. There's warrior energy within holly. It helps protect against injustice, harm and negativity, while increasing love and offering encouragement. So no wonder we had to pull that card tonight, because that's exactly what we have been talking about. So that is, I just love it when we get some confirmation like that. So yeah, fantastic. Lots and lots of love to you. Stay safe, stay well. I know you will. And we're going to be able to start posting out. Some people have been asking about the sprays Auraengus has made up for the virus. So he will be able to send them out as well now. I know some of you have ordered already, some of you have already got before we went into lockdown. So yeah, that's going to be available again, all his homeopathy and flower essences and everything too. So yeah, we'll be starting to get back into the swing of things. I have lots of new skulls that you've never seen. I've got lots of lovely spheres you've not seen. So I'm going to try and maybe do a live crystal sale as well, because some of you have requested that as too, for the products that are not up on the shop. Obviously Ruth can't come in at the moment, who helps with the shop. So I have just not had time to create web pages or take photos or anything. So we might be selling on Facebook for a bit until I catch up with some things. So fantastic. Lots of you've got holly bushes, so that's great. Hang out with your holly tomorrow, and yeah, check out my Merlindale news as well. Keep an eye out for that every day. I'll be trying to post that. Weather being okay, I can get out in the mornings. So yeah, lots of love to you all. Many blessings. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow night for the full moon workshop. Don't miss it. elementalbeings.co.uk. Get your place signed up, and I'll be on next week to tell you about the new exciting courses that I got given today to do with you all. So lots of love, many blessings. Namaste.